From the Bad Monkey Studios in fabulous Amish country, the B Team with Cory and Jim.
Welcome to part 2 of the doubleheader. That's going to be aired in several weeks.
Sometime
in the near future.
Throat hasn't gotten any better in the last
a little bit better.
couple weeks.
Yeah.
We're not fooling anybody.
We're not fooling a soul.
Oh, and you're going to hear some noise in the background.
Yeah.
And we don't care.
No.
That's a fan.
It is.
We have to have it. It has to be on.
We just shot an epic action sequence in the heat, about 1,000 degrees. And we had to catch some shade. It's a little cool-off time now. Even though I'm drinking a lukewarm apple cider. Try and help my tone low Tara Reid raspiness.
Oh, man. You sound like a 10-pack a day. Or...
I know. As I teased in part 1 of this extended extravaganza, I'm going to riff a little bit on the Olympics, man, coming up.
Oh, yeah.
First of all,
Summer Olympics.
Summer. I'm going to write these down as I go so I don't forget because I got some talking points I want to hit here.
The Summer Games.
Summer Games.
What's involved in the Summer Games?
Just with the Olympic Committee, I'm going to start off number 1. Okay. And this is going to be based on site selection. Okay. Sochi. That was Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
But what the fuck? Pick a city. I know that why they pick these like rando cities that have whatever feature they're looking for, I guess, and they're trying to give the economy a little boost when it doesn't work out that way because it takes so much infrastructure to host the Olympics.
Yeah.
That places like Sochi that no one's ever heard of in their life don't have the money to put on an event of that magnitude. They just don't.
No.
So that's why it ends up all these problems happen. Much of what's occurring now, however, Rio de Janeiro, people have heard of that. Like that's a large city.
Right.
So you're thinking, okay, well, we effed up with Sochi, maybe Rio. Granted, it's in Brazil, which isn't, the most lucrative country on the planet. Beautiful people. But it has been a train wreck because clearly the people that run Rio, the mayor and all the bigwigs, they're like, Olympics. Fuck it. You clean up that water? Yeah, we'll get to it. You have like 6 years, I think, to prepare for this.
Yeah.
Build some stadiums. Like, well,
yeah.
Take a look at the budget. We'll see.
We'll see when the time comes.
You guys want to clean up some of these apartments, make sure the plumbing and everything works.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good.
It's new.
They're like, it's close.
Yeah.
To what you want, what do you think? So, but yeah, man, I'm like, first of all, I don't watch the Olympics hardly ever. I just don't get into them.
Well, everything comes on at 3 a.m.
all the amateurs are on steroids and they're getting some kind of money. So for me, it's just a little silly, especially with the Rio stuff, man. Where they're having issues now.
Silly. What sport do you think is recognized by the Olympics that shouldn't be? And then, my follow-up question is going to be, what sport should be in the Olympics? That's not, but I know what you're going to say because you just tried out.
Well, Quidditch clearly has been overlooked. I mean, it's a global phenomenon, right?
Yeah.
Clearly. It's like curling can make it into the Winter Olympics. We can't have Quidditch, though. Something that involves some athleticism, not just rolling a boulder down some ice. Oh, I have something for you, Olympics. Physics. Watch this. And then some dudes broom it. It's like, okay.
I always wanted to be the broom guy.
Really?
I always felt I could do that.
I want to be the stone thrower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The glider.
Is that what that
I don't know.
We're going to call it the glider. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it just sounds
Because I feel like I'd throw their whole world up. I'd fuck it all up.
Can you do the splits?
Spin, bro. Throw some spin on that thing.
Yeah.
I can't do the splits, but I'd try. I'd pull a muscle on national television. That's dramatic. I catch an injury. We go down. I come back after halftime, injured, and mount a comeback for the gold. Disney can't write it better. They can't.
What do those things weigh? Like 30 pounds? Those stones?
To the layperson. To me, about a paperclip, probably. Yeah. I mean, I work out a lot, though. So pretty swole.
So, but I have seen them with like finesse, like with the pinky up and everything.
What?
Yeah. And kind of give it a little twist
the
at the end.
Oh, you got to throw some spin on it.
And yeah.
The Brits, they do the pinky up. It's tea time, Muffin. Dude, how epic. Okay, the UK curling team, you'll never listen to this episode. But if somehow you do, your glider, we'll call it, when he or she releases that thing, pinky up always, and your catchphrase, it's tea time, bitches, boom.
Oh.
Or wankers, it's tea time, wankers, boom, and then release it. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Epic. Nobody else has anything that cool except for America. We say you can yell America as you release it. Badass.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That is badass. That's like hearing an eagle screech when you hear somebody.
That's
America!
That's what it should be. America, eagle screech. And then, oh, that's a seagull, I think. Man.
I don't know.
Went to the zoo the other day, and I saw 4 bald eagles together. A brood, a murder of bald eagles, if you will. I think that's the technical term.
I think they're an airy, right?
I took a semester of zoology with a focus on aviation. Okay, so I think I know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so this murder of bald eagles. Mm-hmm. Now, it was sad. I mean, the only way the zoo gets bald eagles is when they find them injured. So my little boy was hilarious. My wife had him. He's only almost 8 months now, but 7.5 months at the time. She takes him up to the window where his bald eagles are at. And this one bald eagle's kind of going rogue, man. Yeah. It doesn't like all these people buzzing around the window. So it can't fly, but it does that hop thing.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
So it starts hopping towards my wife and my baby, and my baby jumped. I didn't see it nor experience it, but I thought it was hilarious because the bird looked like super funny. Like, it was sad because it had like literally one wing and like a nub on the other side, but it was still flapping that nub, man, like it was coming at him. No. Hilarious for the baby, not the bird.
Yeah.
Sad for the bird, but
sorry, man, but I'm not a huge supporter of zoos, but that's a whole thing.
I think,
but when an animal gets to that point that it's hopping and it's got a gimp wing and shoulder and stuff, you put it in a bag, you hit it with a hammer, and you throw it in a dumpster. It's done.
No, that eagle could kill you right now with one wing. You're a full-grown man, and I'll spot you a hammer. That thing will still kill you. The talons alone on that bird and beak, if it latches onto you, something's getting ripped to shreds. I don't care if it's a calf or your neck vein. It'll wing up. It'll wing up there and get you. It gets on your back. It's a done deal.
Yeah, because it's got the juggler.
No, dude. Zoos, I agree with you. It kind of suck for the animal, but they should put the downsy injured ones in the zoo. So you can still see what they look like, but they're not going to care that they're in captivity because they're a little slow. You know, I got something going on. Like a missing paw, or like clearly, like one of the eyes is a little droopy, like it looks like it had a stroke.
And they appreciate somebody killing and cleaning the fish for them,
right? So they don't
before they then bringing a bucket of it to them 4 times a day. That would be me. I'd be all appreciative.
You'd be like, why am I in the wild? Can somebody please?
Yeah,
I'm going to injure myself. Can somebody please find me and put me in the zoo? Feed me. And
when that stupid little 4-year-old topples over into my cage.
That's just
that kid. I'm not going to kill him.
No.
I'm going to be like, that's a potential, feeder.
That's right.
He might come back and feed me someday. So.
By that time, Harambe, that would have been all over the news in the zoo. So pour out a little of that jungle juice.
Little Pepsi Max.
Little Pepsi Max. Let's do it.
Little Max.
Tone low.
I think the last episode is the only episode we've had in 38
episodes
that we didn't mention Pepsi Max.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That can't hit the air then.
No.
Just kidding.
Because
that was a lot of work.
Because I told the Max people that in every episode we've mentioned them.
And I feel like since we have.
And that's the one they would check.
They would. I know. They'd be like, yeah, sure you did. Episode 38. You point out where you said it in this one. We'll sit here and wait. We'll go back and post Pepsi Max at the end. You guys missed it. It's if you play it in reverse, like the fucking, what was it, Pink Floyd?
I don't know.
Whatever. The records that you can play in reverse.
The Beatles. Yeah.
I don't know. Shook shot me. That's all I know. Tupac.
I am the walrus, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Is that what it said?
I don't know.
Probably. Somebody misconstrued that into Satan.
I don't care. I've never been so high or drunk in my life that I thought, I'm going to run this backwards, see what it says.
How high do you have to be to do that,
Yep.
I think? High and bored. Because, like, you're sitting there and you're like, let's flip this thing and run it backwards. And someone's like, well, just play the music, man. I'm high. I want to hear guitars.
Yeah.
Sweet drums. You're going to fuck all that up for some dumbass thing. And then they're so high, they're like, let's try it. Flips it. It just makes scratchy noises. And all of a sudden, like, did you hear that? Did you? Yeah. We have to send mail to everybody because there's no internet back then. We got to send a letter to somebody. Tell them about this.
I just want to hear Robert Plant. Oh, that glitters is gold, and she's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
He can get her up there.
I thought you were going to finish that up.
No.
Stay away.
I couldn't because you were looking at me by then. I was trying to get you to spit out some of that jungle juice.
No, dude, it's helping. It's not fixing it, but it's helping. It's a hot cider. That's going to be my porn name. Because it works in layers, man. Number one, the finish. Clearly, that speaks for itself. You a little hot cider. And then you got, just, when you're laying it down all together, take some of this hot cider. Yeah, I found it.
It's hot.
There's my point. It's so hot.
It is so hot outside.
You,
You're delirious, man. We were
Bet.
out in the sun too long.
I'm dehydrated. I'm saying, what's wrong with your skin? It's all polka dotty and stuff.
Yeah.
Going out.
Yeah.
Oh, Gordon.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. Cinnamon twist. That's my favorite. Dane Cook, man. That day was pretty solid. He was solid.
What happened to Dan?
I don't know.
Did you ever meet him?
In passing, I think maybe, but probably not.
Yeah.
I've never been to Boston, so
What has happened there?
I don't know.
I mean, he even was
He went
starting,
back on tour.
Yeah.
I know that, but
He started doing some movies and
I think because his movies weren't like super well received,
Yeah.
which not a lot of comedians are. Even like really good stand-up comedians like Steve Martin, man.
They put him in that thing with what's her name? The singer, the little retarded girl, the little blonde. She played Daisy Duke. Put it at Clerks,
Jessica.
not Clerks. Jessica
Employee of the
Simpson.
Month.
Employee of the Month.
Yeah.
But they put him in there with her. She's just stupid. Really neat to look at. Super cool
attractive,
to look at.
Yeah.
Real
Well,
smart.
kind of. She has her moments.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
prego,
yeah.
man. Not post-pregnancy.
Yeah.
Which, that's,
Hey, come on.
I'm not saying that.
That's a different thing.
But she packs on the pounds pretty easy, bro.
Yeah.
If she wanted to be a weightlifter, she'd have no problem.
She's Southern, man. It's
She'd
easy.
have no problem yoking it out.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now. Give it a year, dude. She'd be 10 pounds heavier.
But
pure muscle.
they put Dane in a movie with her, so he had he had her stupidity to deal with.
Right.
And then Dax Shepard, who
Who's
is
rock
you've
solid,
not
man.
seen his best.
No,
You have not
that
seen
dude is
his
solid.
best yet.
Yes.
And yeah, he is rock solid. And you put him up against him,
Yeah.
you're not going to make somebody a star. They've been trying to make Mark Ruffalo a star for years.
Hulk, bro.
Decades.
Hulk.
Finally,
Nailed it.
he gets a piece with
Nailed it.
with the Hulk.
Avengers.
And in the little wrestling movie with
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was good in that. Was Carell. Although I heard that movie
Carell.
was like super off factually.
well, yeah.
I know they did it to serve the story
Yeah.
line of what took place in the bigger picture.
Right.
But some of the stuff in that movie is not factual.
Absolutely true.
You know. So.
Absolutely true that it was
But
factual.
he crushed it, man. He crushed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crushed it. He was really good in that movie.
Yeah.
And he looked like he'd be a solid wrestler. Maybe he dabbled. I don't know. No. I didn't wrestle. I never wrestled, so I couldn't say. Yeah. Are you ready? Should we do? When do you want to break this out? The stash off.
I say we go ahead and break off a little piece right now.
A little stash.
Yeah.
The stash off. It's horrible. In this voice, can't do it.
I thought that was pretty good.
All right, you ready? This is not as epic as the last stash off, but
Elliot
Elliot,
and
my boy,
Tommy
Sells. But this one is pretty goddamn close. Okay. Are you done? You finished? I shouldn't say shit. My voice sounds horrible in your ear often. Mario v. Luigi.
Mario and Luigi. Now, are they brothers, cousins?
Brothers.
Lovers?
No.
They're brothers.
Brothers.
Okay.
From the same mother.
They own a pizza company.
I think they're plumbers.
Okay, plumbers. And they fight monkeys.
The only difference is Luigi's a little bit taller, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mario's a little bit more filled out. They like different colors.
Okay.
But they got the same looking stash. Who wore it better?
Where's that monkey come in before we
Donkey
get on
Kong?
the stashes? Is it a different monkey? I thought they fight monkeys or something.
In the first one, Donkey Kong,
Okay.
they fight him. Well, Mario does. Luigi
What's
doesn't come.
Luigi?
Luigi's not there in the beginning. I think Mario's a little bit.
I'd like to tell me the story.
Mario's like Eddie Murphy. Luigi's like Charlie.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of riding the coattails just a tad.
Just a little?
I'm not going to say as talented, but there's some talent there. You know,
Yeah.
there's some funny.
All right.
That's kind of the saga of Mario and Luigi, for sure. So what's your opinion? Who wore the stash better?
Mario.
Why? Why do you think so?
I think, based on the criteria you mentioned in the last show, it seemed to be fuller,
Okay.
full-bodied, if you will. It has more sheen, I believe,
Okay.
than the Luigi.
All right.
And with his rounder, if I might say rounder, features,
Mm-hmm. You don't want to call a man fat, sure, I got you.
it's more becoming on his face.
I got you. I'm
And
tracking.
If you want to be coming on his face, you
Yeah.
get a mustache that's fuller
Mhm.
and fits the roundness
Right.
of the. Do you follow what I'm saying?
I got you. 100%. It makes it a way better looking kind of a feature, you know, like a target almost.
Almost.
Okay.
Almost.
I'm going to disagree with you, though.
Of course you are.
Yeah, I mean, contractually, I'm obligated to. I'm going to say Luigi. And here's why. Mario, sure. That's a nice mustache. It's a good-looking mustache. And you're going to have your fans out there say that Luigi copied off of Mario.
Is he the younger brother?
I don't know who's older. So
Okay.
I
don't know
I
that?
don't know. But Mario came on the scene first, right? And I don't know before then, I don't know the backstory too much if Luigi was going clean shaven at the time, saw the kind of shine Mario was getting, and then was like, well, I'm going to grow a stash too, kind of throw on a pair of overalls, and let's make this a family business, you know?
Yeah.
But I think where Mario kind of fell off, Luigi took what Mario did anyway and perfected it. Took the same stash, cleaned it up just a tad, made sure that thing was looking nice, and then made it look better, made it his own. Just saying. So yeah, that's my take on it. Mario gets a lot of credit anyway.
Where was Luigi in the Donkey Kong days?
I don't know. In Yakamoto's mind,
In prison.
that little Asian dude's mind. I don't know his name. Nintendo's mind. I think that's his name.
And then
I don't know.
Nakatomi.
Nakatomi. I don't know.
The Nakatomi building. What's
Uh-huh.
that from?
Nakatomi. That's Willis.
Mm-hmm.
The thing. Christmas.
Yep.
The shoot 'em up.
Mm-hmm.
Die Hard.
Hans Gruber.
Die Hard, bro.
Yeah.
Epic.
I knew you'd get there.
You know what's so great about that movie? And
I know who's great about that
Well,
movie. And
every-
not Bruce Willis, because I'm not a Bruce Willis fan.
everything, but the best part is Carl Winslow,
Yeah.
the cop.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you don't know who Carl Winslow is,
Nope.
then you don't know.
You didn't live through the 80s, 90s, or first part of the new millennium. What's that?
So it sounds like a radio show. The 80s, 90s, and today. The greatest hits.
Carl Winslow.
Yeah, man. Steve Urkel, bro.
Yeah.
It gets me every time I see him. I forget he's even in the movie, and I'm like, oh, shit, Carl Winslow's in this. I forgot. He's a fucking hero, though.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
a hero. He tells all those FBI guys to stuff it.
Yeah.
He's like, please.
I like when he's in that shop, when he gets the initial call and he's in that shop, man. He's just buying sweets. He's
Crushing it.
Yep. In diabetes heaven, man, standing there. And then he gets that call, man. He just kind of rolls his eyes.
Mother. You know, I was like, that's probably like one of the best cop scenes of any movie right there, because that's probably true.
Yeah.
Get dudes in there. He's like, yeah,
it's Christmas Eve.
He's like,
I'm
I'm gonna chill, ride it out, go
I'm
home.
not gonna get any calls. Make this OT. Make that holiday pay.
Yeah. All of a sudden, we're gonna play it over this.
Nakatomi.
Motherfucker. God damn.
Putting down the Twinkies and the King Dongs.
Just sitting there with his flashlight. Ain't nobody up in this moment.
I got into an argument one time with a fella, and it happened to be at a bar, if you will. Pub to you and your friends overseas.
Finally liberated.
About King Dongs.
Yeah.
Are you aware of them? The hostess?
I thought they were called ding dongs.
Nope.
Is this the argument?
The big
is this?
No, he said they were called King Dons. DONS.
Yes.
He said nobody would call anything dong. No company would call something dong unless they were making sexual aids.
Yeah.
And of course, at the time, I couldn't, you couldn't get on the phone at the time.
Right. They'd be like,
and just fact check it. Yeah.
Boom.
No.
King Dong.
Yeah. So he
King
said it's
Don,
King Don's.
Were you right?
Of course I'm right.
I've never
You've
heard
never
of
had them?
I've never heard of a King Dong. Except on horses and certain dudes in the movies.
No.
I've heard of ding dongs. I bet King Dongs got switched just because of the same argument that you guys are having. Somebody was like, hey, we're getting some calls on these King Dongs. Yeah, we're going to need to.
We got some people who are really upset about the name and some people who are really disappointed when they opened the package.
Did we run this by a focus group or no?
No.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and want to do that.
From here in.
Yeah. Let's set a precedent. Anything we release, going to need to run that by a focus group.
We are the B team.
B Tizzle.
We are hot. I mean, have you seen me?
Well, you're a good man.
Here's the thing.
You clearly worked
It's
out.
1,000 degrees.
You don't need to comment on the quality of the show.
People. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with the folks on this one.
Fire away.
We're gonna give you an hour.
Well, 52 minutes. Give or take.
And then we'll really have to.
I'm leaving at 2:30.
Yeah.
Tell you that right now.
So whatever time that.
Whatever that is, that's what you're getting
You're
today.
just gonna walk out.
All you'll hear is this.
Yeah. Little mic drop.
That's it. That's it.
So that's where we are.
Where we at?
It's super hot.
It is really hot.
It was a shooting day today, so we shot some
Vidges.
scenes.
Let's
vid.
tease that bad boy, man.
All right.
Let me tell you something, folks. We
The
finally.
jump is what it's called.
Well, I'm gonna call
Tentatively.
this the debut.
Okay.
This is Jimmy's first, not his first. Yeah, first point 19
First vignette.
Productions, video debut.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna want to tune in. Yeah. It's epic, to say the least. But yeah, the jump is apropos. Mm-hmm. Let's say that's a good tease. It involves a jump, a stunt, if you will.
A stunt. The stunt.
Maybe some of you have heard of Evel Knievel. Mm-hmm. What we got on film today, okay, makes Evel Knievel look like a 12-year-old girl playing hopscotch. Boom.
I have to tell you something about Evel Knievel. It's always amazed me because he's always been hailed as like the greatest stuntman to ever live.
Right.
But have you ever seen video where he didn't crash?
No.
I've only seen him crash.
I thought you were going to tell me it was like 10 different dudes because he always crashed and died.
Yeah.
And so they just brought a guy that looked kind of like him out.
That one they show in Vegas, man. That one they always show in slow motion, where you can just see every bone snapping and cracking. And then when he gets to the bottom, he's just a rag doll flopping. He's just a floppy rag doll at the end of this ramp. It is horrible.
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
do they have any interviews with this guy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Are they awesome?
Yeah. Because he's like a super Southern dude.
Oh.
Shade tree mechanic kind of guy. Just everything. Just take a shot of whiskey and go super fast kind of guy. Just one of those. No thought going into it.
I bet it's awesome if you look over his career. Like all of his early interviews start out, he's kind of sharp, and he speaks, you can understand him.
Yeah.
As it progresses, there's multiple crashes, it probably gets all slow.
Yeah.
He looks a little bit strokey with the mouth.
Yeah. And then somebody's dabbing off the corners of his mouth and his eyes before
he's got like track back in to see who he's talking to. He just starts drifting.
Sorry, what was the question?
Yeah, tacos. My favorite. And they're like, what's that have to do with the jump? Because I thought you said, what's my favorite food?
We ask you why the knobby tires. When you're jumping school buses on a ramp.
Thank God for hillbillies, man.
Yeah.
Without them, you're not going to see anything nearly that awesome.
Let me tell you something. The best hillbilly is a rich hillbilly. I don't mean plantation hillbilly that's had money in the family forever.
Right.
I'm talking about like
Lotto.
.com hillbillies.
No, Lotto hillbillies.
And Lotto hillbillies, .com hillbillies, duck whistle hillbillies. Yeah, those are the best.
They are awesome.
Yeah.
Because they have money and they're not afraid to use it on explosives,
No.
high-powered vehicles, and rifles.
Yeah.
There's no better party, I bet. If you go to a party
Can't imagine.
with rich rednecks, man,
Yep.
there's nothing better. Nothing. You can't match it. There's no way.
PBR and woo.
And all the
something.
awesome shit you can possibly
Every
see.
41 seconds, someone screaming out something
And it's-
about America or just a yee-hoo or ha.
Yeah.
Yep.
Daisy Dukes.
Yep.
An abundance of those.
Chuda back at Chuda, back at Chuda,
No.
back at
How-
spit.
Don't you dare.
No.
Don't you dare that fucking song. Oh my God. That song's retarded.
There's a guy who was in both of our lives. He's not in both of our lives anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Who I can't look at him without thinking of that.
Yeah. I know. I'm tracking.
Back at spit.
I'm tracking.
Cannot.
Yeah. Nah. Hard pass. Hard pass.
Yeah, no thanks.
I don't know what the draw is. I've never done it, so I don't know. Like any kind of like cigarettes which I know you get a little buzz from the nicotine. It's addictive,
Wait, you do?
allegedly.
I'm taking it up.
Nice.
I've never smoked a cigarette. Never.
Neither have I.
Never.
Yeah,
Nobody in my history, in my lifetime, could call me a liar or doubt me on that one. I've never even put one in my face.
Yeah,
It never appealed to me. It always seemed, even as a kid, I thought that looks so stupid. That stick with fire on the end of it, smoking at the end of somebody's face. My dad smoked, and he'd be trying to work on something, and that smoke would be coming up in his eyes, and he'd be doing all kinds of stuff to avoid it. Instead of just taking the cigarette out and throwing it away, he was trying to avoid smoke that was a quarter of an inch away from his nose. He's trying to prevent that from getting in
I
his
never even
eyes.
thought about that.
Oh,
That's
man.
hilarious.
Unbelievable. Yeah. But never tried it.
No, man, I'm not a fan.
And I've mentioned it before. We mentioned it on the coffee drinking show that I've not drank a cup of coffee. I tasted it, I think, when I was a kid.
Drank it.
And it was...
That counts.
What's that?
That counts.
No, I've never had a full cup.
Yeah.
I've never drank a cup of coffee. A lady at my old 9 to 5, because I liked her and trusted her, she said, "No, I'll make you one up. I will make it, and it'll be, voila, it'll be perfect." It was like drinking what's left of a house that was on fire. It started out really good because she dumped a bunch of like caramel and sugar
Creamers
and stuff in it. Yeah. But then that when I'd swallow, it tasted like house fire.
No.
So that was no.
I disagree. I love coffee. I like it like my men know. Black. No, man. Yeah, I drink coffee a lot. I like it. But the only reason I took it up is because I work nights sometimes. And fucking staying up during the night as you get older is hard as balls.
People have been telling me that my whole life. Never.
Oh, you're the cool guy. Interrupt my story.
12 years, third shift.
Yeah.
12 years.
I'm not that long, but maybe half of that.
Never touched it.
I'm close to half of that.
Now, you can look at me and you can see that I went the sugar route with the Mountain Dews.
The Pops.
The Mountain Dew and I would eat those Hershey bars. You know how you can get the Hershey bar like is it 6 or 8 pack? I think it's an 8 pack.
You're talking about just a regular Hershey.
Just a Hershey.
Just a straight Hershey bar.
Hershey bar. You can buy them in the packs. Usually you get them that way, like with the s'mores.
Now, I think the regular one's 6. But now if you get like a king size or whatever, it's 8.
No, I don't get one of the. No, I used to get one of those.
The big ones?
Every once in a while. And I'd dip them in.
Maybe 12.
In peanut butter. I'd break them apart.
But that's super healthy, though.
Yeah.
A lot of protein there. No, that's good as shit, dude. That's one of the best s'mores I've ever made. Throw a Reese cup on it.
Oh,
instead of Hershey's.
Yeah.
Money. I'm a s'mores guy, man.
Are you?
I'll destroy a s'mores. Multiple. So we go to camping. If I got a camp, I'm gonna have a fire. Fuck it. Doesn't even have to be camping. We have a bonfire, and somebody doesn't bring s'mores. I'm genuinely offended.
Do you know what a piece of that chocolate is that you break off the Hershey bar? You know they have them in sections. Do you know what that's called?
I do, but I don't have it right
No,
here.
you don't, or you would be saying
it's called like a giblet. Or something that's close to that.
Nope.
Widget. Criblet.
Nope.
It's something lit.
Start out. You know what? We'll play this game.
I'll
play this game with you since we got time to burn. P.
Is that the first letter?
Yep.
Okay. Piblet. I'm close.
Yep.
It's a piblet.
Nope. Last letter?
Okay.
P.
Pip.
Got
him good.
Yep.
Kicked ass on that. Barely even need help.
Nice.
Suck it.
It's got 3 letters. I gave you 2.
Still got it. What would have really been embarrassing is if you gave me all 3 and I still couldn't get it. You're like, all right, P.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing.
P, and then you're like, all right, 3rd letter, I. Like,
PPI?
Pimplet.
Ip. Ipman.
Awesome.
Oh.
Have you seen the 3rd one?
No.
I haven't either. I bet it's fucking sweet, though.
It's going to be.
Donnie Yen's such a badass. If you don't know who Donnie Yen is, check out Ipman or IP, man. It's on fucking Netflix.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Boston kid.
Awesome.
Asian.
Full-blown Asian.
But Boston kid.
Chinese.
And then went to China and has
started fucking wrecking dudes, man.
Smokes.
Kung fu and shit.
Yeah.
Destroy hearts.
I don't know how he is so underrated, man. Because he is by far my favorite.
He makes a lot of weird ass movies. He doesn't do a lot of the Americanized like action films.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean? Yeah, he keeps it at home.
He does some sweet martial arts movies. Like he's fucking good at martial arts, but he doesn't do the Jackie Chan like super cop.
No.
Or the Jet Li.
No, there's nothing
Fearless.
funny about his. No,
man. Well, there's funny stuff about Donnie stuff.
Well, they got to keep it.
He plays him like a monkey warrior in one of his movies.
Yeah, a drunken master.
That's Jackie Chan.
I know.
Awesome. That movie's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
That's the only movie that you'll ever see that is like pro being super hammered.
Yeah.
Because that's what he has to get in that movie to be an ultimate badass.
Yeah.
He just constantly drinks and all of a sudden he gets way better at fighting. Like normally it's the complete opposite. Like mentally, when you get hammered, you're like, yes, I'm the biggest badass on the planet. And you get beaten up by like an 80-year-old woman.
Yeah.
But Jackie Chan, bro, drunken style, blacked out drunk, he'll murder a village of people with his bare hands. Yeah. Guaranteed.
And not remember it. Wake up.
Wake up.
What?
A little hungover. A little hair of the dog. Walk it off, man. Get you some Scrambies. A little Gatorade. You're right as rain. God damn it, my voice, dude.
We're going to take a quick break so
I sound like that dude.
so Dusty Ace here can get him another
I'll
drink.
scoop out your eyeball.
We will be right back. Hey B-Teamers, this is Jim, letting you know that our quality all-cotton pre-shrunk tagless tee is now available in our store. From the beach to the boardroom, nothing says, "Hey, look at me, I'm adequate," like a B-Team with Cory and Jim t-shirt. So go to our website at point19productions.com and get you some.
Hi, this is author Emma Woods. When I have an hour to burn, I listen to the B-Team with Cory and Jim.
O'Brien Medicine. When you care about people, you create relationships, trust, and loyalty that no amount of money can buy. When you care about people, you are truly making a difference in their lives. Better health and wellness through medical and alternative treatments makes our patients' lives better. O'Brien Medicine, offering same-day appointments and flexible scheduling to meet your needs. O'Brien Medicine, tailored treatment options including nutrition, exercise, and medical interventions. Find out more at o'brienmedicine.com or call 614-344-7601. O'Brien Medicine, home of the same-day appointment. I'll just cut that out.
I'm right.
All right.
And we're back with the Dick Vitale. 7 weeks into the March Madness tournament. And Jim.
Back. Wait, no, that's not it.
Jimmy V, baby. That's what it sounds like. Just like that, dude.
Just like that.
His voice
Let me tell you something, people. LeBron James.
He was never in college.
You're going to hear that name again.
He was never in college.
He never went to college?
No. He did not.
I don't care.
I know, but Dickie V comments,
Man,
commentates.
That reminds me of Steve Carell in The Office.
Oh, yeah.
When he's talking about himself.
Coming out of
And he's
went
like,
to business school.
Scottie Pippen. LeBron James didn't go to college. Scottie Pippen didn't go to college. Putting himself on that level. So funny, man.
Yes. Yeah. That dude's clutch. Who would you say? I don't know if I want to do all time for you because that's a lot of people. Your funniest. Say if you had to break it down in the last decade. We'll do the last decade. Funniest guy on TV.
In a decade.
Funniest guy on TV. I'm gonna go regional because I don't want to expand it globally. Just in the States.
Oh, okay.
That takes away Gervais.
No British.
No Brits.
Okay.
Because just to keep it in context, I mean, I know we have UK fans, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of American people who have no idea if we start mentioning people from Peep Show and stuff.
I have to tell you this. I checked the analytics. Poland, and probably thanks to Kim Denny,
right?
Poland and who was the other one? I just told Hannah.
Like another country?
It might have been, yeah. Where we're actually doing better than we are in the States. I forget. Now I know the UK, but it was Poland, and it was another. Was it Italy?
I doubt it, man.
No. It was Germany.
Yeah, that figures.
Germany, Poland, and the UK.
Sweet ass fucking countries right there, bro.
Yeah, we show up there at the airport.
Dude, it's gonna be like 10 people with signs and shit.
Yep.
I would feel like a badass
Holding
too.
up babies.
I'm gonna start signing boobs.
And babies.
I'm just random. I'm like, is she in the group too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lady just walking by. Yeah.
Like, shut up. Take that shit to the bank.
Why is he touching me?
Oh,
My Stublangs or
I
whatever.
have an awesome German accent, but it's not gonna come out now. So
Well,
thanks.
I want to hear it.
I can't. Because of
I
this.
think you can.
No, it's gonna sound horrible.
Do you know what I did today for you? Yeah.
Something
so
awesome
try it.
that millions of people will watch and love.
So try it.
Dude, it's gonna be horrible.
It is not. I promise.
I think so.
I don't. So go ahead and give it to us.
So if it's ends in Germany, you have to hit the Z's a lot.
Okay. So we're going to have a Stevie Ray.
You didn't even give me a chance. Fuck you. Fine. I'm going to murder your chickens tonight when you sleep. You'll be eating good. That's right.
Anyway, no, we were
haven't
going
had a
to.
Stevie
People are
Ray.
going to be mad at us. People are going to be mad
Why?
because we started down one road and then I think we came back.
We derailed hard.
We did derail. I don't even remember.
You know.
We were talking about. I started in on analytics, and you were talking about overseas. Our favorites here. Favorite, funniest guy.
Your last decade funniest guy on television, like in a sitcom. Like that should kind of narrow it down to about 1 billion shows.
Yeah, you have somebody in mind, don't you? Because
I have funny characters, not so much funny guys. But I've.
Do you want the actor or do you want the characters? Because Dwight Schrute is the funniest character
He's in there.
that's been on TV, but not that guy.
Rainn Wilson.
Rainn Wilson is not.
Well, I'll do both. Let's do both.
Okay.
Your funniest. You think Dwight Schrute's the funniest character in the last decade on television?
Gosh.
There's going to be people that are going to argue.
10 years.
Kramer. Well, no, we're outside of now.
95.
We're outside of Seinfeld.
95.
Yeah. So you can't count him.
Yeah.
No Seinfeld.
Nope.
You have Friends. It's barely available.
Nobody
No,
Nobody
not
there.
even Friends because they would have been done in 03.
Nobody cares. I've never watched an episode.
They would have been done. It's good, but they would have done in 03, so they're out. Man, decade now from 2006. That's tough. You have The Office you could deal with, so you could throw him in there.
That's really
Parks and Rec.
Ron
Swanson, bro.
Ron Swanson, man,
He's
that's
close.
strong.
He's good. He's good.
That's strong.
Because he's up there for me. Ron Swanson for me is hilarious. Andy Dwyer from that show too. Chris Pratt.
Yep.
Oh my God, he's got some good lines in that. Super funny. Dwight's up there. I'm trying to think. And Barney Stinson, man, from How I Met Your Mother. What's his name? Doogie Howser.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
I can't think of his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Patrick something?
Patrick Swayze.
No.
Yeah.
Pour out a little.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah.
There it is.
I just had to check the Google.
That dude's super talented. Yeah, it's a tough call for even me, man, for like the funniest character. I'm trying to think of who I laughed the most at. Probably Dwight. Yeah, Dwight's good.
There's so many shows now.
They wrote that particular character super well, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
and he did an awesome job with that character too. Rain,
Yeah.
super good. I'll go.
But Steve Carell, I think.
God, man, he was really good too.
He's America's Gervais. There's no doubt about it.
No. Gervais is how many shows that dude created?
Yeah. Well, that one.
Office, Extras, Derek.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all shows that he was a producer on and helped create. Yeah, man, and they're all good.
What's that? What's the one with the little guy?
Oh,
Warwick Davis.
Life's Too Short.
Life's Too Short.
I mean, come on,
gosh.
man. Carell's funny.
Yeah.
And what he does, he's better
But the
than anybody
stuff's
being
written
awkward.
for him.
Right.
But the stuff's written for him.
But Gervais, dude, is just, he's on a separate level.
He
of
really
funny.
is. Yeah.
His understanding of funny.
Well, wait a minute. Let me we didn't go overseas. Sacha Baron Cohen.
Ooh, yeah. Holy shit, man.
Even to Gervais and guys of his ilk, which there aren't many, they are like, Sasha's up here and the rest of us are down here.
I forgot about him, and I'll tell you, and that's an error on my part because that dude is hilarious, number one. And number two, ballsy as hell.
Yeah.
Bruno, dude, when you go into the heart of the South and start making out with a dude at a UFC or whatever event that was, good night, man.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. That dude has got some straight up stones.
He does.
That dude could have got
The
killed.
first one,
So Borat was good. Ali G, man. To set it off.
Ali
Holy
G. Yep.
smokes. That dude he is on another level of funny.
He is.
He is hilarious. He's super
he is.
funny. Super funny, man.
The Brothers Grimsby?
I have not. I wanted to watch it. I haven't seen it yet. Is it
I
solid?
haven't either.
Oh.
I don't know. We're going together.
We
Or
should.
we'll watch it on an airplane on our way to somewhere.
To rent it. It's already out. It's already out on.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, it came out a while ago.
Yeah, I guess it did.
I think it got good play. I don't know that.
No, I don't really care. I mean, Americans probably don't even know what he's saying, but, you know, for the most part, I don't care. I do.
Yeah. Yeah. If we go UK, man, there's so many funny shows. Holy crap.
Forget it.
Peep show.
All day. I could just sit here and...
You have a lot. Yeah, you have a lot.
Yeah.
They do some good stuff. They really do. Well, speaking of which, season 4, bro. Sherlock Holmes. Yeah. I'll be watching that.
Yep,
guaranteed. That show's amazing. It's really good.
I'm a cumber bitch.
I absolutely am. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I'll kiss that dude right on the mouth.
Yeah.
And he won't even see it coming because I'll be like a fucking ninja. He'll be going to tear up some of those French baguettes. I'm going to just cut in. Boom. Like, give me that sandwich.
That sandwich.
I earned that. I slipped past your security, son. Did you know about that?
Now it's time for our Stevie Ray fact of the day, brought to you by Coors Light
No,
and
they don't sponsor us. Coors Original.
oh
The banquet beer.
no, this is the one I want to get. Brought to you by Natty Daddy.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Because just like your daddy, it'll kick your ass all over the house. That is 8% rocket fuel
Yeah.
in a can.
I'm so pissed that wasn't around when I was
No,
drinking.
I'm not. You wouldn't be here.
No, I would.
You would not be here.
We drink Ice House all the time, which we dubbed Fight House
Yeah.
for a reason. Because you go through about a 12 of that, and all of a sudden you're like,
Yeah.
tackle football out on the beer bottles littered yard next to your house. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, yeah, there's a cinder block fence here as one of the boundary lines. Let's not go near that. Oh, wait, some dude just destroyed his kneecap.
Yeah.
Let's keep drinking, guys. It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Fight House will get you to do lumberjack shit in the middle of a city. I think the statute of limitations might be up. Let's just say we fell a tree that day or that night.
So while Cory looks up today's Stevie
I
Ray
don't need to
fact of
look
the
up
day,
shit.
I'm going to tell you a little story. You were talking about Fight House.
I love Natty too.
I was a well-respected member of
Choose
the United
your
States
next
Air
words
Force.
carefully.
And I was temporarily stationed at a southerly base. I'm not going to say which one.
No need.
And
Just Google it.
went out with friends. I'm not going to mention names so they can remain
Nameless.
nameless.
I'm not going to mention names so they can remain nameless.
And faceless. Because they don't want to get mixed up in this.
No.
Well, I was coming, I call it back home, but just back to the hotel from a night of
Debauchery.
with friends.
And ass kicking.
And I was hammered. And you could tell I was hammered because I was hammered. Okay?
Right.
And I thought, wait a minute. Why didn't I get my eggs and ham? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't I get my scrambies? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's time. It's like 3-something in the morning. Perfectly quiet. It's perfectly quiet at the hotel. So I go to the vending machines. Now remember, this is in the
Where there are
80s.
no
This is
scrambled eggs.
80s. And there are no CCTV issues to deal with.
Yeah. No facial recognition.
So there's a beautiful machine set in front of me, and it's got these cheese Danish things in them. Well, that might as well have been steak and eggs. I mean, it just looked,
Yeah.
oh yeah. When I was looking at the light was shining on it and everything. So I reach in my pocket to get my 35 cents or whatever it was. 75
That must have
cents.
been nice. It was probably 35.
Yeah. at
Now
that
it's like
time.
270.
Yeah.
What?
And it was one of those where you push the buttons for the numbers.
B5.
Yeah. So, of course, I tried the numbers without the money first.
Naturally.
Just
Might get lucky.
Drunk luck.
Might get lucky.
That drunk luck. So it didn't work. So I reached in my pocket, no change at all. None.
It's a heartbreaker.
And it's outside. There's nobody at this front desk or whatever, inside. I'm not walking back there to get any money because I think I had some cash, but I didn't care. And machines didn't take cash at that time. They were
Just change.
Just change.
Right.
Okay. So I decided, like Daniel-san, I was going to
Wax on.
I was going to
Whack
get
off. I mean,
this
wax off.
cheese Danish. So I did. To me, in my mind, it was a perfectly timed and perfected.
Perfect form.
It was perfect form spinning back kick, and put my tennis shoe right through the glass, and it was real glass. It wasn't that plexi.
This is why they started
was-
putting plexiglass in
Yes,
these things.
I'm the reason. So I did it, and it was perfect. None of the glass cut me. None of it. But then I'm standing there with it. It was so noisy. It was like somebody dropped a car in the middle of the parking lot from 100 feet up on a crane. They just dropped it, is what it sounded like. But there was no sound. Nobody came out. No lights came on. Nobody stuck their head out their door or anything. So I wait just a minute. I go stand off in a corner, in a dark corner, and wait. And nothing. So then I just start dumping stuff down my T-shirt. I'm reaching in there, pulling out. I cleared the Danishes out. Cleared the Snickers. The Paydays, your Baby Ruths, okay? Your Funyuns, all the drunk food.
All the high dollar stuff.
The top shelf.
They had 50 cents on it. It was gone.
No, the gum, the blackjack gum, it stayed.
Yeah.
It stayed.
Fucking
Licorice gum. What the?
Who fucking buys gum from a vending machine?
Not I, sir. I don't even steal gum from a vending machine.
Let alone ever.
You sounded like Super Dave just then.
I know. I've been sounding like that motherfucker the whole show. Oh, easy killer. Easy.
So I cleaned out this thing best I could, took it in our room, because I was sharing the room with another compatriot, and dumped this stuff in a drawer. I think it was the drawer that had the Bible in it, too.
Oh, yeah.
So
Absolutely was. Yeah. It's your fucking loot, dude.
Yeah.
It's like you went trick-or-treating.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
In your mind, it was all perfect.
I asked him the next day if he heard anything. He's like, no. Why? I don't know. Nothing. Just I kind of falling around a little bit.
No bill underneath your door for a new vending
nothing.
machine window.
Never heard a word. Never heard a word about it.
I wish there was CCTV because I'm sure the video of that was probably, definitely is the video of the century. Yeah. Because what appeared or seemed like a perfectly performed backspinning kick to you was probably, the first one was a whiff that you've hit your head blacked out for a bit. Yeah. When you came to and you're like, and you came back into it, and you're like, okay, let me try this again. There was no spin involved, guaranteed. It was more probably like a Sparta front kick.
Yeah.
You know? But you fell afterwards.
Yeah.
And then, there's no doubt.
We are Swiss cake rolls.
Mother.
I kicked it.
Fuck Holiday in. I'm a Ramada man. Yeah. Yeah.
Man. All Stevie Ray fact of the day? I think
I do.
I took them on a little side jump
Dallas.
for you.
Stevie Ray, fact of the day.
The city council's voted on erecting a Stevie Ray Vaughan statue. Stevie Ray fact of the day.
Thank you.
And it's 2:30.
Yeah, let's
So
put
I'm
this
out.
thing to bed. Put it
Peace,
to bed.
bitches. Point19productions.com.
Yep.
Point19productions@gmail.com. iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud.
YouTube.
Check us out. YouTube. Fire it up.
Love somebody.